Hey, welcome back.
Do you think Kirby would have a good OkCupid profile?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Kirby would have the sexiest OkCupid profile.
It would be some sort of like suck and blow related intonations.
What's Kirby's
Kirby definitely eats a lot.
What's Kirby's username?
Star Racer 3 because of that epic game he was on the GameCube.
The Dream
Kirby
Course. No, like what are the 6 things Kirby can't live without? Food.
Yes,
food.
all about food. Candy, hot dogs,
Tomatoes that fill his energy to max.
evil penguins. Probably because that's actually probably what he's doing with his life.
His brothers to which to smash.
That's true. Do you think it would be pretentious? Like,
Yes.
hey, like you already know me. I'm Kirby.
You fucking killed it. We're back in Donkey Kong also, by the way. Welcome back.
Yeah, we're gonna keep playing Donkey Kong. That's until it.
You're going to keep playing this better game, as you believe?
Yes, this game's trash. The game we're currently playing is trash.
So Donkey Kong, the original.
It's amazing.
All right.
It's limiting, but it's amazing. Who do you think out of all... So we've been talking about online dating throughout my
That's
time
been
here.
the theme, the motif.
It's been a theme, because you know what? It's really interesting. You are the person who I know who's actually kind of like using it. I have friends who use it, but they haven't really thought about it. Because you, like me, are a little strange in the head space.
I'm more than a little strange. Let's
Right.
clear that misconception up right quick.
I knew that we would be on similar pages, and we are in some regards. So
In some regards.
it's been an overarching theme, and we still have some time together, so it'll continue to come up.
Thank God we still have some time together.
We have a little bit of time together. A lot of it is being spent playing this game.
Yeah, but like this game is the context for us to have incredibly weird, zany conversations.
That's true. Yeah, so I think, who do you think would have the best OkCupid profile?
Of the Nintendo trifecta, who would have the best?
Of the Nintendo, any original Smash Brothers characters?
Luigi. Easily.
Go on!
Because Luigi is awesome,
Okay.
but he's also a nice guy, unlike his brother.
You're saying, well, Mario is dating, too.
He's not dating, he's pounding.
I think that he's definitely involved with Peach. He's
Yeah.
a one-man...
And Daisy and Pauline, but like, whatever.
Peach right now.
Peach right now, and Rosalina. Even though some theorists posit that she's his daughter. But we'll get there.
Let me tell you how that has to do with Vietnam.
Okay.
It all happened a long time ago. Mario does not have a head right now.
Jumpman, please.
Yes, presently he would be known as Jumpman. Or in the context of the game that we are presently playing here, right? His first appearance.
His first appearance.
Donkey Kong was the marquee character.
It was fun. I mentioned this, I think, a couple episodes ago. I played the first 3 Super Mario Brothers games with my roommate who's never played any of them.
Right.
It's fun kind of taking him through the history of Super Mario Brothers and how, like...
Doki Doki Panic?
Doki Doki Panic, yeah, but like how it started with the arcade game Mario Brothers. Which was like this 1v1 kind of arcade game, or something you could play by yourself.
I was gonna say, I feel like something's about to come and kill me. Well...
It's alright. That's the way
The cookie
pie
crumble.
murders you and your whole family.
Yeah, Mario right now can survive, like, jumping off of planets, but back then, he didn't have a lot of health
Back
care.
in 1981.
Things were different. He had brittle bones.
Yeah, he didn't
He
have
wasn't drinking milk.
He didn't have 8 little slices of pie as his health.
Right. He had no health bar. He
Yeah.
just had
He didn't have a sun to which all of the divots in the sun were a bit of his health.
You're right. He also didn't just happen to have like a mushroom to help him get through things. All right, bonus.
What's your favorite 2D Mario game?
Yoshi's Island.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? That's not true. Yoshi's Island is the best. My favorite is straight up Mario World.
Okay. I disagree. I don't think Yoshi's Island is the best. I think it's a good game, but
Yoshi's Island is... Oh my god, I have such a special relationship with that game.
I can get that. Mario 3 is the best.
I mean, yeah, if you're dumb.
You're fucking crazy.
Let's talk about when did you play... Let's talk about playing 2D Mario games before I throw this fucking controller through your nice TV.
Yeah.
When did you play the original Mario games? And how, and on what console, and in what context?
On the NES.
Okay.
So, I played Mario 2 first,
Okay.
then Mario 1, then Mario 3, then Mario World.
When did you play Yoshi's Island?
Much later.
There you go.
Well, I would not ever, in any situation, like Yoshi's Island more than I like Mario 3. But I like Mario 3 more than I like most video games.
I think Mario 3 is okay. It's a great game. I went 3-1, World 2, and then I played Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island around the time it was released. And the reason why I like it, that game just is, first of all, it's beautiful.
Mario World is amazing.
Oh, of course.
Well.
But Yoshi's Island is... I don't know how that game is...
How that game happened.
Is just, I mean, it's just beautiful. All the sprites...
I like Yoshi's story more.
You mean the game Yoshi's story? Like the
N64 game, yeah.
That game is utter trash. We should play that game next. Yeah, have you realized that I've been referencing it a bunch this trip?
No.
I've been referencing that game like every hour and a half for this entire trip.
Really? When?
Yes. I keep saying, and the Yoshis got a little happier.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you eat all the fruit.
Yeah.
Because then, you know...
Why do you hate every game that I love?
I mean, it's...
Fuck yes.
It's partially because you have bad tastes.
I have great taste.
We have similar tastes in some regard. Oh, it's time for ass to happen. Ass rub.
Ass rub.
Ass rub.
I think if you get like that point threshold in every level, you get an extra life.
That's what Yes. I'm going to level grind.
Yeah, do you want to try that?
So let's do it. Because I'm not going to play any more 64 before I get this gold banana by playing this game.
It's not even a gold banana. You get the rare symbol, I believe.
Alright, well, I want the rare symbol.
You need it to finish the game, so.
Well, it's time.
It is.
So it would be super easy to miss until you realize that you need the rare symbol. Like
they tell you at the end.
At the end, great.
If you didn't get it.
Well, this isn't any percent wrong. We're getting to the end, so I need to get this rare symbol.
I believe there are 2 rare symbols.
Do I need both?
I don't know.
I want this one. This is an incredible emulation.
This one
I'm playing this. I like the way it looks.
This is the easier of the 2, I believe. You have to play a different old school game to get the other one.
Mario! Oh, that was a new sequence.
Yeah, you have to play Luigi's Mansion,
numbers.
The game that came out like years after this.
Yeah.
Probably like a year after this.
About a year, yeah. I don't particularly like that game either.
You don't like Luigi's Mansion?
I like Dark Moon.
I like Luigi's Mansion. I haven't played Dark Moon.
Oh, you should. It's great.
My brother has it on 3DS, so maybe I'll borrow it.
Oh, it's good. What, I forget. So let's talk a bit about Mario. So I played Yoshi's Island when I was probably 5.
Okay.
And that game just blew me away.
I played Yoshi's Island probably when I was 7.
You were already jaded by that point.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, I like Yoshi's Island fine. I don't... Mechanically, I have like a lot of issues with it.
You gotta tell... What, the fluttering? Like, I just wanna...
No, I mean, the fluttering... But like the whole Baby Mario thing, I think is just always a terrible mechanic, no matter where it appears.
Oh, you mean like that? It's more or less like a
fucking babysitting sim, yeah.
Right. It's just there's just so much. I love it.
There's a lot of ingenious design in that game.
Yes.
That doesn't get enough credit, and I agree with you on that in that regard.
Oh, just the backgrounds of some of those fucking stages are better than entire other games.
I don't agree, but
so love it.
But I think it's beautiful. I think it, especially I don't know how they made that art style work, but they did.
It was in response to Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Which was hyper real, and Miyamoto just went the other way. I love that game so much.
Yeah, touch fuzzy, get dizzy, man.
Yeah, I forget. So here's the reason why that game is always it defies logic. I played that game when I was 5, and then the cartridge. It's the only cartridge that I've ever had that went bad. And so I played the game to completion at age 5, and I didn't play it again until I was 20. And I forgot it existed. Like, I had these fever dream memories. Like, because I play Mario World, like, every year. And so I know that game like the back of my fucking hand. But Yoshi's Island, I went back and I played it as an adult. And it was, like, quasi-nostalgia. It was almost like finding a gaming Ark of the Covenant. There was this game that, like, I kind of remembered, but didn't have any, like, real knowledge of. And it was like I got to play a 2D Mario game for the first time as an adult,
Yeah.
and it was an incredible experience.
Yeah, I
so
get
that's why it's probably my favorite. But the best is Mario World.
I like Mario World.
It's a world. It's a Mario World.
Yeah, I think it's like,
It transcends the brothers.
yeah, I think Mario World gets a lot of credit for things that Mario 3 did,
Like Flight.
like Flight, like the world map, like the.
But you had freedom in World that you didn't have in 3. It still was constrained by many of the, at that point, Mario...
Yeah, it was
linchpins.
constrained by the hardware, but like a lot of those mechanics of like, stocking power-ups, being able to take an extra hit with the power-up, having the world map, being able to walk around and kind of bypass certain levels. Those are all ideas introduced in 3.
I'll agree. I would never take that away
And
from
I like very specifically the gameplay loop of Super Mario 3, where the levels are a lot shorter, and there's a lot more. Everything's like it's constantly different. Every level is constantly different.
I agree with that.
Mario World has themed areas that are all pretty similar to each other.
Chocoland.
Yeah, and like the
Forest of Illusion.
Yeah, which I think is awesome. And Mario World does it again, 2 different things, but I just like.
But can you really? I mean, that's also the case. The worlds in.
But I
in
liked what
3.
Mario 3 did just more. That's all. I love both of them. Almost equally.
There's no getting to some people. No, the 3 versus world argument, which I wasn't even aware of until
It's always a matter of preference.
Yeah, that I didn't even realize there was a debate until I was older. But that is a divisive thing. I like them both as well.
Yeah, like I never like. I would never get indignant at someone who liked World more than 3 because I totally get it.
Oh, it's so good.
They're both great.
Super Mario World is a perfect game.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree,
Yes.
but I would say the same about Mario 3.
Yeah, I'd give the Mario 3 a 10 out of 10. Fuck! But, for different reasons. What if there could have been, in another reality, 3 could have gotten, Twilight Princess, or
it came out on the Super Mario.
Or it came out on the SNES and the NES, or just on the SNES.
And then there would have been a Super Mario 4.
Yeah. That would be a weird reality.
Mario World is Super Mario 4.
Yeah, I mean, it was in Japan.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
And I think that's like a way cooler name. I
Than
like
the world.
I like the idea that Super Mario Brothers 4 was like the end of that arc. And
I like how you can replay levels in Super Mario World.
Yeah.
That to me is such a big win. Because I love going back to my favorite levels and just playing them again.
Yeah, and they use that mechanic like with the little hidden secret.
Looping.
Getting Yoshi and stuff.
Yeah, secrets. Keys and keyholes.
Yeah, the secret stuff in Mario World is really cool.
Yeah, that's another reason. Every level was like packed with things. And because you could replay levels, it kind of gave Nintendo the idea... Like, hey, people can go back. Because keep in mind, with Mario Brothers 3, you still had to beat the game in one shot. And that is a huge game to play in one shot.
Yeah. No, you didn't. That had a memory in it.
Or you
had to finish a world and it would save.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But even that,
which is still a lot.
World. Yeah.
It's a considerable amount, but it did. Yeah, you could save. You could take breaks.
I knew that was true in All Stars.
Yes, in All Stars, but also in that was the first Mario game that had a battery.
Right. I know because
it's the only one that did. Because Doki Doki Panic's like Mario 1.
Zelda had a memory pack as well.
Yep.
Although, have you seen speedruns of any of these games? Are you a speedrun watcher?
No. I've seen some speedruns though. That doesn't mean like I don't go out of my way to watch them. If I see them, I see them. But
I go out of my way to watch AGDQ and SGDQ. I also donate to them because anybody who wants to fight against cancer is great.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's just I'm not the audience. I understand that.
So good.
I like legit 100% completion speedruns.
They believe me, they do 100%.
I know, and I've seen them, and I like them. But again, like I like them, but I don't love them. I'm not going out of my way to watch speedruns.
I didn't even realize that I loved them until I started to watch them.
I think definitely Awesome Games done quick has made it like way more popular. I hear way more people love them now,
right?
Than they did before.
Well, because it's the whole I wouldn't watch just somebody playing a video game, fast, on its own. But the greatest thing is that you have fuck.
That was just a weird.
That was a weird thing that happened.
That was a weird situation.
But in AGDQ, they have, like, the 4 best players in the fucking world, and one of them is playing the game, and the 3 other people are doing running commentary on, like, the way that the game was built and, like, how the RAM chip operated and all sorts of other stuff. I'm getting, like, a course in game design
it's
through these geniuses.
It's very curious.
Who are our age.
Like, that stuff is very interesting.
And then sometimes you get to see how you can bypass the first 4 worlds of Paper Mario, and I'm just like, my god, that's genius.
Yeah. It's cool.
I don't speedrun, so I always play the games relatively legitimately, but I love seeing games get broken.
I've speedrun Spelunky before.
Spelunks?
It's the only game I'm good at. Actually good at. Not like, I still wouldn't compare myself to anyone who's like legitimately like top 10 good at that game. But I'm comfortable saying I'm
top 10 good.
Top 10 good at that.
I'm top 10 good at Donkey Kong.
We're gonna have to fucking keep Donkey Kong in next time when Alex plays. It's been 16 minutes of this. We'll be back next time.